Yes guys, welcome back to another video. Today's a sales video. I'm going to show you what I've sold over the last day. Been quite busy this morning, that's why I'm down this end. All my lights have died, so I need to recharge them all up, ready for tomorrow. Taken about 40 to 50 pictures already. Been really productive this morning. It's only about 9:30, so I'm going to get all of this stuff that I've sold wrapped up, take it down to the post office, and then I'm going to chill out for the rest of the day. Been really busy the last few days, been to multiple car boat sales and sort of running about non-stop. So yeah, gonna have a bit of a relaxing one today. But without further ado, don't want to keep you hearing my life story. Let's show you what we've sold today. First things I've sold, I always say it, pick up remote controls and pick up plugs. One plug, Sky, sold for $9.99. Paid 50p for this in the boot sale. And then actually a Sky remote, but an old one. This is the Sky HD, I think this is, yeah, Sky HD remote. These are from donkeys years ago, as you remember. There's people that still need them. This was sold for, again, $9.99. I think I paid £2 for this in a charity shop a long while ago. But they do go. Always worth picking up remotes and chargers, always. I have to strip off, it's getting too hot. It's Thursday when I'm recording this. I think it's like the hottest day of the year so far, or some rubbish that you hear on the telly. But anyway, next sale is a Psycho, can never pronounce this. It's a wall clock, nothing spectacular, just a regular quartz wall clock. Paid £2 for this in a charity shop, sold for 15 quid. Just need some new batteries, that's all. And then another, see, I sell all sorts of stuff, anything. I bought these a while ago. They are BMW hubcap caps, go over the locking wheel nut. There was a guy who was selling loads of them. I bought BMW, I bought Audi, bought a load of other stuff. I paid £1.50 for the 4, and they've sold for £12 plus post. I know nothing about cars. I can change a headlight, that's about it. But it's always worth doing your research, especially at car boot sales, especially when things are really cheap. It's always worth doing it. But yeah, £1.50 in right. I'm wrapping as I go, trying to be productive, just doing them 2 at a time. Get them out, get them gone. Right, the next 2 things I bought on Whatnot. As you, well, if you know and you watch along, I buy a lot on Whatnot. It's really cheap to get stuff on Whatnot to sell on eBay or Vinted, if that's where you sell. Like for example, I bought this for like £1 on Whatnot, and it sold for $6.99. So it's, you know, not massive. It's not going to make you a millionaire, but if you do it in volume and you buy enough and you're selling enough, it's well worth doing it. It's still money in your pocket at the end of the day. That's £1 into 6. And then the next one was this Nike Tech fleece. Now unfortunately it was an extra small. I remember when I used to get really like top dollar for these back in the day. There was a point where these were so like hyped up that you could get like 50, 60 quid for these. I mean, maybe you still can, but I can't. This is an extra small, unfortunately. Again, I bought this on Whatnot. I paid £2 for this on Whatnot, and it sold for $12.99. So is that 2 quid into like 20 quid? It's still good money. You're not going to turn it away, are you? And then the next thing I sold was a book from my many books that I still have from my library as such. Max Hastings' Outside Days. No idea. Some sort of farming, shooting book, game book, don't know. I mean, the book's only like 10p a book. This is sold for £2.49. So they're still trickling through, they're all selling, which is good, and it's money in my pocket. Sales. If you watched the video the other day, I've done like, not a challenge as such, but I forgot to get money out for the car boot sale, so I only had about 30 quid on me. I was sort of just showing you that you don't need to take mega money to the boot sale to make money. You would have seen that I picked this up in the bundle off the house clearance man. I paid £10 for the whole bundle, like a Pure radio, a Roberts radio, a load of stuff, yeah. £10, cheap as chips. Now, Skull Candy are a really good make, for me anyway. I've had Skull Candy in the past and they sell really quickly, if you price them correctly. I think Skull Candy, I don't know if they still make Skull Candy, but they were really popular like 2010 to 2015, something like that. And any time I pick stuff up, they always sell quick. Now, I don't know what it owes me, 2 quid, something like that. I listed it for $18.99 and it sold within a couple of hours. So yeah, always worth looking out for Skull Candy. And then the next thing I have sold is a Dialon suede and nubuck die. sort of like a shoe care thing. Coming in part of a big bundle, I paid a fiver for. This is sold for £4 by itself. I've actually sold another piece of it as I was recording this. But yes, £4, 18.99. And then the next sale was, I've had this for ages, another mini board games that I have so many. Avalanche, just a vintage board game. It's not all there, it's missing some pieces. I paid £2 for it in a charity shop and it sold for, I think it's sold for £10. So even with missing pieces, still worth picking up. Just always make sure they're cheap enough if you're not going to look like me and you just pick them up because you're lazy and think, yeah, I'll just buy it, that'll do. If you do pick stuff up and they are missing bits, you can always part them out. You can sell them down to like every last part. So like the board, you can sell the board by itself, the balls, all of it. So, yep, but no, some more sales there. Yes, we are into the last two sales. Right, first of the last two is a pair of Skechers women's waterproof hiking boots. Hiking stuff I always find sells really well. Even stuff like Geller, which is like Decathlon. As long as they're in good nick, they're always worth picking up, especially if they're cheap. I paid £6 for these at a car boot sale Saturday, so 3-4 days ago. Paid £6, they sold for £30 really quickly. They sold on Vinted as well, so no fees, no post, nice and easy for me. And then the last sale we've had, I've saved the biggest sale, well, financially and physically till last. It is a big KitchenAid food processor. Now, I'm going to put it down, it's way too heavy. I bought this from my house clearance man that I know. I paid £25 for that and it sold for £120. Taken about a month or so to sell. I had two of them. The other one sold really quickly. That one sold a month. I'm happy with that. Hasn't taken up too much space, although I do need to clear up the space that I do have. Trouble is, as soon as car boot sales come around, I buy so much and it's so easy to become overwhelmed. So that's why I'm trying to be productive and take loads of pictures at once. But yeah, £120, nice big sale to end the video. If you made it to the end of my waffling as usual, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. Trying to get some more car boot sale videos out for you now that the weather's nice. Now that I've got a new camera, a bit more discreet, don't look like an idiot walking around with my phone. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys, take care.